All right, item 3, confirmation of the minutes of the Ordinary Council meeting on the 1st of February. Is there any corrections to those minutes or points of clarification? Councillor Harvey.
Just a quick mention of our members' reports. I'm not sure there aren't many there, so I'm just wondering what our plan is for that.
Right.
Mine's in there, but I don't see any others.
Okay.
Do we want to look at that?
Well, we all committed to do members' reports, handing them up to the top of the table. So it might have been Christmas time, was it? That people have been.
Not sure, but there are some there sometimes, and not. I just think it's something we should either be doing, or we verbally report, or whatever we all agree on. But I think we should all do it. Not every meeting, but things that you go to, on council business where you're joining with the community, etc.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Councillor Harvey. I think Councillors are nodding, and I'm sure they will take heed of your suggestion there.
Thank you.
Any other points of clarification? Councillor Boddy?
This one's going on and off.
Oh, turn yours off, Rosie. There it is. Oh no. Can we swap with Councillor Williamson's? Oh, it's on now.
I might as well yield. You probably hear me better. Just very quickly, I think Mr. Lewis is in the room. I went into our last meeting. I just need clarification on the road markings one, Mr. Lewis. It means that the signage on the roads that say "give way" have to be painted as part of the contract. Would that be correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. On page 9 of the agenda, it talks about the assessment on high-risk trees in the district. When would that be available? It's to do with the kinloch tree removal. External arborists have recently been contracted to do an assessment of high-risk trees in the district.
So that's happening or happened, and it's a continual process. I wasn't planning on providing you a report with those trees, and that's an operational matter.
I've raised the question of dangerous trees in the district, and this is specific in regards of an assessment of high-risk trees. I'd like to know where they are. What makes a tree a high-risk tree?
So these ones were based on an assessment that we undertook our staff, trees that were in a location that were likely to cause injury or death should something happen, similar to what happened in Rotorua. So we looked initially at trees that either we had knowledge of in the past or that their location meant that they were a higher risk.
So if a tree comes down, we'd be advised whether it was a high-risk tree or not. What I'm really trying to get at, what trees were deemed to be necessary to be removed?
Right. So that's an ongoing process. The arborists I know have taken out a large number of trees, but they've also undertaken a large amount of work, and there's more of that to come, which is scheduled. So it's an ongoing process. But perhaps maybe if we get a verbal report to Fred at some point in terms of just where we're at. But if you've got any specific trees of concern, then let me know, and I can certainly get those assessed.
One's by countdown.
So that they were on the assessment, so they have been undertaken.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Any other points? Okay, could I have a mover for those minutes? Moved by Councillor Harvey, seconded by Councillor Rankin. All those in favour, please say aye. Those against? Carried.